Hey y'all. Um, man, I'm tired as hell. I'm about to go to sleep, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. But for some reason, and I'm gonna get into it. I can't relate. I can't resonate with the new kids nowadays and the way the schools are, the way the newer generation is, the way that people think, etc. I can't get into it. I can't understand most of it. Maybe somebody can help me with it. I don't understand, because this is the thing. I was born in 97, right? I'm 27 years old. I was born in 97. So you got to think 97, 98, 99, 2000. 2000, I was 4 years old, and I was just starting to understand shit. You know, I'm trying to learn how to ride a bike. You know, you got the training wheels. By the time I'm 5, 6, my dad takes the training wheels off. I'm crashing a bike on the sidewalk, getting scraped up. I'm not tripping. I go back, get on the bike, do it again until I can ride the bike. We didn't have phones in our faces. We didn't have, nowadays you see a lot of young moms out here, look at my baby, flash on, all in the face. We didn't have that. I've never really seen a camera. A couple times. My grandma, she was really big on taking pictures with the family, but it was one of the little, all right, everybody smile. Everybody be getting pissed off. The flash goes off. We're done with it. We didn't want that. We was living in the moment. Nowadays, man, it's so common. These kids don't care. Kids will dead ass come up. You got games on your phone? Or take a picture. Look. My kids do that, and I do take pictures of them, but I'm not really, into it like that, to where if they're doing something, I'm on the couch, I'm laughing, oh shit, do that again, it's funny, and then I'm not really thinking about taking my phone out and taking a picture. I didn't grow up like that, I'm 27. I grew up in the early 2000s, so I'm living in the moment, I'm laughing, and all of a sudden my daughter will turn around, Daddy, take a picture, and I'm like, take a picture, and I'm like, grab my phone, I'm, all right, do it again, I guess, but it's not the same like when you're living in the moment. Well, these kids now, man, it's all technology, and I don't know. I remember my friend Sally coming over. We lived in the same apartment complex. There was 4 buildings of the same apartments, and I lived in the one right behind his. He'd come out all the time. We would hang out and shit. And none of us, we had PS1s and PS2s back then. We barely played it. We was outside more than anything. He would come to my house because he didn't have no game system. I had a PS2. We played the video game, The Warriors, the Rockstar game, The Warriors. It was based off of a movie from 1979 about the gang and shit. He would come in. We'd be playing that. We'd play SmackDown versus Raw, or Street Volume, the basketball game, Blitz the League and shit like that. He'd come over, we'd be playing that. Well, we had a dinosaur computer in the living room, and at the time it was new, but we really didn't do much on it. YouTube was still kind of new. We discovered that after a while, but we would play on Microsoft Paint, or and then we would go on YouTube and watch stupid videos and shit like that. Well, we weren't really savvy with the computer shit. So my boy, he would come over and he'd ask my mom, he'd be like, hey, can we play on the computer? That's what he called it, computer. And she would laugh. She was like, you mean the computer? And he was like, yeah, the computer. And so she was like, yeah, just for a little bit, we would get on there, me and him, and we'd be looking up dumb shit and playing on Microsoft Paint. It's just weird, man, because I didn't have a phone until I was about, I think, 13 years old. And it was one of the flip phone, like a Razor phone. It looked like an MP3 player. You flip it up. And the only reason why I had it, because you couldn't get on the internet. You couldn't do shit. There was no internet. You could text and call. That was it. You could record, back then they called them voice memos. You could do that. So I would play a song off of a speaker or something, and then record the voice, and then put the phone up to it, and then get the whole song. I would sit there for as long as the song was. It could be a 3, 4, 5 minute song, and I'm trying to hold it in the same spot and get the whole song, and then all of a sudden end it, save it, and then later on I'm walking around hanging out with my friends and I'm playing that shit. Well, I don't know, man. It's just like I feel like even though that, so I was born in 97. This whole time I thought I was a millennial, but I guess I'm Gen Z. But I don't feel like it, because Gen Z, these kids are so soft. Like the new kids, my brother, he's 7 years younger than me, and I think he's Gen Z. And everybody his age, soft as shit. I remember that shit in school, like when it started becoming like people becoming sissified and shit started getting soft. I remember back in the day. I don't know if I can say this word. I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't care, bro. They can take this video down. I really don't give a fuck. I'm not doing this shit for money. So I remember back in the day, you could be like, man, that's gay. You could say that. Man, that's gay. You know? But like, you're not saying it's gay, like it's not like homosexual. You're saying it's stupid. You can't say that no more. I remember I was like 12, 13 years old, and there was a commercial. There was a commercial of these teenagers sitting in a restaurant, and they're joking around. They're, you know, that's gay. You know, and then the waitress comes up to him. This is in the commercial. Comes up, what did you say? Said that's gay. Don't say that ever again. That's very offensive, and explained why it's offensive and all this other shit. Then the commercial ended with explaining why it's bad to say that and to respect the gay community and all this shit. And this is all new to me. I'm like, bro, I say that to this day. I'm like, man, that's gay as hell. You know, I swear to God on everything I love, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying. I don't got nothing against gay people, bro. But I remember they when they was putting the flyers up in school about equality, boys and girls, and violence against girls, and all of this and that, and against people that are different. Bullying. I remember I was literally in school, in grade school, when they started putting up flyers all about a whole bunch of different shit. Coming up with new rules. Can't fight. Can't do this. Can't do that. Can't. And it was insane, bro. I remember one year they tried something new in my school where they separated boys from girls. My whole class was boys. The class from across the hall was all girls. They did that on purpose. They separated us. Look, the way I feel about that is, y'all are doing this shit, bro. That ain't right. You need all sorts of kids and different characters to, different races, different genders. You need all these kids to mingle just like it's always been in America. You need all these kids to be in cahoots with each other, to develop character traits and learn new things and different personalities and how other people. You can't just, that's damn near like separating an ethnic group or something, you know? And even though I was so young, around the age of 12 or 13, I don't know exactly how old I was, but I was young, but I was mature enough to understand that this wasn't right. They were segregating us. And they did it for a whole year, and mysteriously the next year, they didn't do it no more. Well, I don't know, maybe somebody felt the same way that I did, and some parents did. Maybe somebody in the school district probably was just like, we should probably do away with that. It wasn't right. Yeah, my mom, my dad, my family, they taught me growing up, hey, if somebody tries to bully you, take your shit, touches you, punch them in their shit. Punch them in their shit. I don't care. You get in trouble, they can come see me about it. Well, it became a point in school and growing up when nothing was tolerated. Not even a slap. Not even a push. Nothing tolerated. I got in trouble one time. I was defending myself. Beat the shit out of this dude. in school, and for a whole year, they made volunteer chaperones escort me around the school, like supervisors with the reflector jackets and shit. If I wanted to go to the bathroom, they had to walk with me on each side, like a prison. I was in grade school, and I'm growing up, and I'm seeing the change in the world. Then all of a sudden, there's social media, and there's phones and cameras, and next thing you know, there's a BlackBerry, and then all of a sudden there's an iPhone, and there's an iPhone this, and an iPhone that, and an iPhone that, and a BlackBerry this, and the BlackBerry's gone now. It's iPhone, Androids, and tablets, and all this crazy shit. And it's all new to me. Like, now you got Snapchat, TikTok, fucking, what is Discord? I don't even know what that is. I always hear about that. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Who the hell is this? People be tweaking me out, bro. But, so, yeah, man. So you got all that shit. I don't even know what that is, man. I'm only 27, but I'm not going to say only, because that's still kind of, I'm up there in my 20s. But I'm just, man, I didn't grow up like that. The technology and the social media, I remember when MySpace was going on. I had a MySpace, and I didn't even know how to use it. Never used Twitter. I used Instagram a little bit. I deleted it. Deleted Snapchat. I got Facebook, YouTube, and I text people or call people. That's it. And back in the day, I was always taught about shit like fighting and guns, obviously, defending yourself, shit like that. And the only time that I would ever get on some real gangster or some lethal shit is if my life was on the line. Nowadays, you got kids running around with like shit like switches, and they're posting this shit on live. They're posting this shit on social media. It's all a facade. It's all to look cool. And then they get peer pressured into feeling like they got to actually use it and do something with it. And then they go to prison for life. Or they lose their life. That shit ain't cool, bro. I grew up in a different era. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I cannot resonate with it. I cannot relate to it. I don't know what's going on nowadays. I find myself lost sometimes. I don't know. And even with this shit, man, like, doing the YouTube shit, I'm not editing shit. I'm not editing nothing. Bro, you're not going to catch me. Maybe one day, if I end up getting some, a decent amount of money or followers or whatever, you'll probably see me with a little backdrop or something, But I'm not going to do too much, like a lot of these people do. People cutting video, like, somebody be like, talking, and then all of a sudden they'll cut. Talking, cut, talking. And then, like, bro, I want to keep it real as possible. What I'm saying right now, bro, there ain't no pause. Just like, who the fuck is that? I think it's a DoorDash or something. I don't know. It's a delivery. They wasn't on the shit. But I'm making me paranoid. I'm not going to cut that out. I don't even know how to cut that out. So, I'm just going to keep it real, bro. I'm not cutting shit out. Y'all can see. Bro, I can literally be sitting here right now making this video, and a motherfucker can run up on the window and try to rob me. Man, give me the money. And I'm like, damn, bro. And I don't know if I got my thing like I do now. If I got something on me, I'm going to probably take care of it, or something will happen in the process. If I live through it, I'm going to post a video. I don't care. See, now they're pulling up behind me in the driveway. What the hell's... Alright, they're leaving. I'm tweaking. But anyway, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on nowadays. So, somebody enlighten me, please. I've also done a lot of time locked up. So, maybe that's part of the reason why I wasn't able to really keep up with the new shit going on and the shit that's cool. But I'm happy it's like this, because I'm my own man, and then I got my own mind. I don't have to. I'm not following trends. I'm not a puppet. I don't have none of that shit going on to where You know, because I see patterns with people. And I see people like the same shit. People like the same music. They dress the same. They eat the same stuff. So it's what's cool. You could be hungry as hell, be like, man, I really want this. But that's not cool right now. So I better go and get this. That's, what? I'm going to eat whatever the fuck I want to. I remember on social media, people, Little Caesars nasty. For the longest time, people wasn't eating Little Caesars. Boy, I'll smash some Little Caesars. Right now. Crazy bread. I don't give a f with some cheese. And ain't nobody gonna tell me shit. Oh, you eat Little Caesars? Hey, you talking to me? Oh. How about you try one, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? It's good. Shut the fuck up. Put it in your mouth and shut the fuck up. Alright? It's just nowadays, man, it's too trendy. Too trendy. I hate that word, bro. Trendy. It's like back when in the like 2010s, hype beast. Like, bro, motherfuckers are so weird now. Anyway, I gotta get to bed because I gotta work in the morning. I got shit going on. I'm supposed to start house arrest again soon. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about that. But all right. I hope y'all stay blessed, man. I appreciate the ones that watch my videos. For real. Thank you so much. Since February, I made this channel, and I got all these subscribers and people that comment and like my stuff. I love that. That's awesome, bro. That's cool as hell. I never thought that people would really listen to me in my stories and really like it. I didn't think, you know, I made music and shit. I took a break from making music when I went to prison. I don't do that much anymore. I want to get back into it, but it's cool that I can sit here and tell stories and talk to y'all, and people be like, man, I love the way you tell stories, and like, and we want more. That's cool to me, because I'm just like, damn. I'm like, I didn't know that I was influential or like had something, a good message to give to people, or things that people could relate to. And a lot of people relate to a lot of shit that I say, and that's cool. So I feel like I'm doing something right. I feel like that. I feel good about myself about that. And a lot of people, they come on my comments and they say shit that makes me feel sorry for them, because some of their stories, I'm like, damn. I'm like, you know, and I relate to them. So I'm like, yeah, that's fun. But I'm glad that you're free. I'm glad that you're alive. I'm glad that, you know, I want them to know that even though I'm telling these stories and you guys relate to it, and you guys are, you know, being supportive of me, I want to be supportive of you too, because I'm still only a person at the end of the day as well. I'm nobody special. I'm not famous. I'm not nobody special. I could have spent life in prison or died. I'm here. I'm blessed to be able to tell these stories. And you guys are blessed to be able to come on my comments and say the same things that you do. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everybody that comments on my stuff regularly and talks to me on my comments, I appreciate. That's why I like and heart every comment. Sometimes even the negative ones, I don't care, as long as you're interacting. Everybody goes through something. All right, y'all.